This is one of my favorite off-season meals, one of my favorite meals in general. I just love Mexican food, bowls, tacos, burritos, etc. So I'm gonna be making some tacos. Not Taco Tuesday, but it's always Taco Tuesday in my eyes. So this is really the main thing that makes it taste that good. It's literally just a little packet of taco seasoning. Smart Fiesta, they call it. So I literally just cook up a pound of ground beef, chop it up into small bits. Once that's fully cooked, you dump this whole pack in there. So I always get the 94.6 extra lean ground beef, just because there's no sense in having that crazy of an amount of fat in it, even though I eat beef on purpose for the fats in it. If you want even less meat, sometimes I do this. Right now, there's no point. It tastes better with a little more fat in it. But if you want a little less fat in it, you can literally take it out of there and you put it in a strainer and then pour some hot water on it, and it kind of strips a lot of the fat off it. When it's hot, it comes off, and you put it back in the pan, fry it up a little bit so it's not like watery, and just a kind of a way to get a little extra fat off the meat. Yeah, so this meal is inspired by family dinners. My parents were always really big on that. Multiple times throughout the night, it was like a rule. You sat down at the table, whole family together, and you ate a meal together. And I think our most popular dishes were probably like lasagna, meatloaf, roast beef. I wasn't a big fan of roast beef all the time. And then we also had tacos, which is like almost always my favorite. So this kind of carried on into my adulthood, and I still make it on my own. We even actually had a taco night with the family the other night, which is pretty cool. My parents live a little further away, but they drove into town, and my sister Melissa got a new house, so we kind of all got together there and had a taco night there, and it was a lot of fun, kind of bring back old memories. So old things never die that you do with your family. Can't even open the bag. All this muscle for no good. So once the meat's cooked, literally just crack open the pack and just sprinkle the whole thing on top. And then you add in, like I said, it's about half a cup, maybe a little bit more. I just kind of guess, and you throw it in there and you just let that cook until the water completely evaporates and all the spices are kind of soaked in and stuck to the meat. Personally, I like it simple. So my favorite is just chopped up lettuce, some nice salsa, and put that in the tortilla and you're good to go. The average amount of meat I eat pretty much every meal is like 190, 200 grams of meat per meal. So tacos, no numbers are counted. I just add that much meat onto a plate, weigh it out, and then hopefully I can make as many tacos as possible. Slightly lacking in ingredients today, I must admit. So these are gonna be some plain tacos, but luckily the best part of them is the spice. So we got that done. I also like to heat these up a little bit. So I just kind of guess I'm gonna eat about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just throw these on a little thing, put them in the microwave for maybe 20 seconds. It just kind of softens up a little bit, makes it warm, just like you're in a restaurant. All right guys, so this is the Mexican Fiesta meal, making some tacos. Very simple, easy to make. The only thing that's different on it really is the taco sauce, taco spice I added to it. Other than that, it's 200 grams of ground beef, a little bit of lettuce for a little crunch, and then I got 4 tortillas here. Hopefully we can fill them all up and make enough to eat. So it's as simple as picking how much meat you want per tortilla. Just kind of toss it on there simply. Next up, I like to toss in some salsa. I have a thing for ristorante, restaurant salsa. It just tastes better whenever it says that on the label for some reason. Don't ask why, just a little bit better. Then you add a little bit of lettuce on top. Nice little crunch, little texture to your taco. And folding is the hard part. So you want to take one side, fold it over, and then you fold the bottom, which is your catcher. Make sure nothing falls out. And you fold the other side over like this, pinch it with some fingers on the bottom so nothing leaks. And then you're good to go, ready to dive in.